Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The man in the black mask is back to give you another freedom story. Amanda Bynes' conservatorship ends after nearly 9 years, precisely 8.5 on the nose. So let's get started. Those of you that like freedom stories, this one is for you. I love freedom. We may not have all the time in the world, but let's enjoy the time while we still got it. Okay. Amanda Bynes is free. Ventura County Supreme Court, no, Ventura County Superior Court Judge Roger L. Lund ruled Tuesday to terminate the former actress's conservatorship of the person and estate. Page 6 can confirm. Bynes' attorney, David A. Esquivias, attended the 5-minute hearing on her behalf. Documents previously obtained by us stated that the court had determined that the legal arrangement was, quote unquote, no longer required. Bingo. Page 6 broke the news that Bynes, 35, filed a petition on February 23rd to end her conservatorship, nearly 9 years after her hospitalization on an involuntary psychiatric hold led to its establishment. She also submitted a capacity declaration to the judge on February 22, in which psychiatrist Kimberly M. Brown of Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles wrote that Bynes has no apparent impairment in alertness and attention, information and processing, or ability to modulate mood and affect, and suffers no thought disorders. Bingo. Esquivias said in a statement to People at the time that his client believed her condition had improved since her conservatorship began in August 2013 and that the court's intervention was no longer necessary. The Amanda Show alum herself spoke out on March 7th, thanking fans for their love and support in a brief Instagram video recorded in anticipation of Tuesday's hearing. Bynes' parents, Rick and Lynn Bynes, supported her push for freedom. Lynn served as Amanda's conservator, while Rick was considered an interested party in the case. Lynn is extremely happy and thrilled and proud of Amanda and ready to terminate this conservatorship based on the hard work Amanda has done, Lynn's attorney Tamar Armanack told Variety on February 25th. Esquivias echoed to TMZ on February 26th that the She's the Man star has made significant progress in living with her bipolar disorder. The lawyer also noted that Amanda is sober after being in and out of hospitals and rehab centers for several years. Those days of experimenting are long over, Amanda told Paper Magazine in November 2018 of her past use of drugs, including marijuana, ecstasy, and Adderall. I'm not sad about it, and I don't miss it, because I really feel ashamed of how those substances made me act, she added. The former Nickelodeon star retired from acting in June 2010 after appearing in the Emma Stone-led romantic comedy Easy A. She graduated from the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising in LA in June 2019 and recently expressed an interest in developing fragrances. She is very creative, so she is trying to find an outlet for that, Esquivias told Variety Monday. TMZ reported last week that Amanda, who has been living in a structured community for women, is in the process of renting a home in California with her fiancé, Paul Michael, to whom she got engaged in February 2020. Well, that was 1 month before the COVID-19 lockdown, of course. The termination of the All That alum's conservatorship comes 4 months after Britney Spears nearly ended her 14-year conservatorship. Yes, Britney Spears' nearly 14-year conservatorship ended. That was November 12, 2021. And thank God for freedom, man. Freedom stories are the best. Martin Luther King once said this, free at last. Now, it's also worth noting that Amanda Bynes had considered returning to acting, but that rumor has yet to be confirmed through her lawyer. But now that she's free from her conservatorship, she can do whatever the hell she pleases and not be told what to do 24/7. Now, if she wants to discontinue her medicine, well, she ought to be very careful because relapses do happen. Not everybody who gets off their meds relapse, but a great portion of them don't. And I'm also happy that Britney Spears and Amanda Bynes can enjoy their lives however they please. And they're both engaged to be married, and both are considering having children. And oddly enough, Britney Spears and Amanda Bynes, their moms are each named Len. They got something in common though. But what they also don't have in common is the fact that Amanda Bynes' parents support her, while Britney Spears' parents don't, and ruin her life significantly to where she just don't give a fuck about her parents. But I'm glad Amanda Bynes' parents, treat her with dignity and respect, even though they had some differences that kind of led up to this conservatorship. Especially the differences that led to her being addicted and setting fire to a stranger's driveway and pouring gasoline over her dog, landing in a psych ward for 6 months, followed by another 2 month stay a year later. 2013 and 2014 were really hectic years for Amanda Bynes. And I'm glad that she's able to navigate through the challenges and go through the things that she needed to go through to get out of her conservatorship and live like a decent human being. So it took the better half of her 20s and the first half of her 30s. And Britney Spears, meanwhile, nearly lost all of her 30s. She only had 1 year of her 30s, which was 39. She turned 40 nearly a month after her conservatorship died. So yeah, I'm glad Britney's living large, and hopefully Amanda can live large too. Whether or not she wants to return to acting is totally up to her. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to read this story. If I have any more stories to read and share with you, I'll get it out as much as I can. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Any comments, leave a question underneath the screen. Thank you for your service. Okay? Thank you for supporting the man in the black mask. And he'll be back with some more bizarre shit. Because those things get the most ratings, of course. So good luck with that.